By how much does by how much does the larger root of this equation exceed the smaller root? Well, small root is just solutions. This is a quadratic equation because you have x squared. And to solve a quadratic, you need to get 0 on one side. So I'm subtracting 12 from both sides. You could use the quadratic formula, but I'm going to factor because that's easier for me, even though I'm going to have a couple choices. What times what will give you 2x squared? 2x and an x. Now 12, what times what will give you 12? That's going to be a 2 and 6 or a 3 and 4. So I'm going to kind of think about this. I've got to get a 5x. So I'm going to use this 4 and 3 because I can see multiplying the 4 times the 2 and getting 8. Then subtracting off that 3 to get a 5x. So let's put a 4 here. And I want that to be negative, I believe. Let me see, do I? No, I want it to be positive because this is positive. And 4, and I want to put the 3 here. Now check it. 2x times x is 2x squared. Negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. And then check your middle term. Let me erase some of these lines. You could either FOIL it out, or you can say, well, this gives you negative 3x, and this gives you 8x. If you combine those, you get 5x. So I know I have the right factors. So now 2x minus 3 equals 0, or x plus 4 equals 0. That's x is negative 4. And this is 2x equal 3. X equals 3 halves. So how much does the larger one exceed the smaller one? So how much larger? So that would be, you can think about how far apart they are. You've got a negative 4 down here. Here's a 0, and here's 3 halves. So this one is 4 plus 1.5 larger, because you got 1.5 here and 4 there. So that's 5.5. And I look for my answers, and I don't have a 5.5. They want me to switch this. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11 over 2. And that is one of my choices.